So is Abby here?
I don't know.
Is she gonna come and help with the rehearsal?
Hey, Ab, it's Gia and Rachel. Just wondering where you were. We have to order costumes for the group dance in 44 minutes now because they're coming from St. Louis and there's a holiday tomorrow, so we don't know where you are, but we hope you're on the way.
If Abby doesn't show up today, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
That's what I said. We need to cut it out.
There she is. Did you hear from Abby?
Oh, Payton, you and Gia met.
I'm just gonna start the group. I have the group music. It's called Just Be. It's pretty lyrical. It's not like hard. And James is here to help me. So.
Do you know where we're going this weekend?
No. But wherever we're going, we have to have a group dance. So.
True. Okay.
Come on.
All right, work hard, girls. Be safe. Thank you, Gianna. Still no Abby, but at least we have Gia and James, and they are Abby's best teachers. And we also have a group song. So I guess that's a start.
Gia said that she's working on the group dance, but what about the other dances?
You think Abby will give Gia the authority to pass out solos and duets?
I don't think Gianna would do anything on her own without checking with
No,
Abby.
I don't either. Maybe there aren't any. I don't know.
Okay, who do you think has solos?
I think Peyton's gonna do
I think
solo
it's gonna
too.
be Payton and Maddie.
Oh, maybe it will be Payton.
I think Peyton and Maddie. We all want our kids to have solos. Maddie hasn't had a solo in weeks. Peyton hasn't had a solo the entire time she's been on the team. Christy Ray threatened to quit last week if Asia didn't get a solo. If Abby doesn't assign these solos, I really hope that Gia can handle the wrath of the mother of whoever doesn't get one.
The group routine this week is called Just Be. I'm gonna keep it very simple, very elegant. James is a very unique choreographer, and I'm so excited that he's helping me this week. And hopefully, Abby will be appreciative and not fire me for doing our own choreography.
Let me see it now without Asia and Mackenzie.
Who are you calling?
I'm calling Kelly.
Why?
Because I don't owe you an explanation.
No, you don't, but I think it's rude.
Kelly.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi, Cal.
I'm just calling to let you know that Abby's not here. I don't know where she is. But anyhow, the girls are learning a group dance, and since you kind of made your statement that you're back on the team.
Like Rosa Parks, I'm not moving. I'm either sitting there or I'll go home. Bye.
I don't know if you have plans for your girls to dance this week, but if you do, or if you want them to learn the dance, I would suggest that you get here.
Okay.
All right, I'll talk to you later. Kelly can come back right now because Abby's not here, so she's not facing that big fight at the front door, and her girls can come and dance, which is all Kelly really wanted in the first place.
Christy, what makes you think you have the right to invite Kelly and the kids back here when Abby is just away for the moment?
I didn't invite her. I was telling her what was going on. As far as I'm concerned, those kids were still on the pyramid. They're still part of this team. I'm giving her the information. What she does with it is up to her.
But your name is not Abby. She did not allow them back on the... You really crossing the line here.
Does anybody think I'm crossing the
No,
line?
I don't, but Abby might.
I don't think Kelly should come in here because I think Abby would freak.
I understand why Christy thinks now is a good time for Kelly to bring her girls back onto the team. I mean, she knows how upset Abby would be if she brought back her kids without permission.
You know, if Gia and James don't want them in there, they're gonna tell them to leave, so.
Gia knows
I
better
don't think Abby's expecting it to happen, so I'm sure she didn't cover this with Gia. Gia's not gonna know what to do.
She might not even come, so.
We may be worrying about nothing.
I always come back to the studio because my girls miss their family. These girls are like sisters. They have been together since they were 3 years old. And as much as Abby doesn't like it, we are part of this team. I'm just really not looking forward to talking to that woman. Excuse me. My kids are here to learn the group dance.
Okay, I'm already stressed out enough with Abby not showing up, and now Kelly walks in the door. If I stop Kelly from entering, it'll be a huge blowout with the moms, and I don't have time for that.
Where are you sitting?
Doesn't smell good.
But I'm getting.
What are you moving over for? My seat's over here.
I'm not moving. Payton has earned her spot on this team. Being on the elite competition team is a great opportunity for any dancer, and Kelly is not gonna take that away from my daughter. I just want Payton to feel welcomed here and not feel awkward and uncomfortable.
And I have not done anything to make Payton feel uncomfortable.
You just showing up makes her feel uncomfortable.
Well, that's not my problem.
Do you blame her, though? Every time you did show up, she was kicked back off the team.
It's Abby's decision. I don't pick who gets to be on the team.
What? It's not going to
So she
change
should be
again.
upset with Abby,
It's
not
not going
me.
to change
But
again.
that's
so you're
not
gonna
my
walk back
fault.
in here.
I think Leslie is just very desperate to be part of this team, but I mean, Abby continues to tell her, you're not part of the team, you're filling in.
When Abby comes in yelling, this is between you two.
She keeps saying it's my fault.
I think it's your fault. I think you guys are
Leslie.
starting trouble and it's unnecessary.
I told Abby I was coming back to the team at the competition.
But she's not here.
I don't care.
But if she was
When she is here, I will still be sitting here.
if she was here, she would probably have you removed.
She can try.
I did talk to Abby last night, and she didn't say much about whether you're dancing, whether you're not dancing. So let's have something prepared. But if she really doesn't want you to dance, then she'll scratch it.
I actually think it's great that Gia is choreographing a solo.
It's great that she picks up and leaves this team constantly, and it's great that she walks back in here when Abby doesn't even want her back, and her daughter gets a solo. That's great. How does somebody that gets thrown off the team, leaves time and time again, and walks back in here and is told that Gia will lose her job if this child has a solo, how does she still get a solo? It's not fair.
This problem is between Abby and I. And like, my kids have been here since they were 3 years old. So we're not going anywhere.
You're disappointed Brooke has a solo. We're all
I'm
happy Brooke has a
disappointed
solo.
that-
So who is the bad guy,
I'm disappointed
Leslie?
that you can break rules, you don't have to follow anybody's authority around here, and you still get to come out on top.
Wait a minute.
Because you know what?
The only person breaking a rule this week is Abby, because she's not here.
I will not leave this team on my end. The only way I'll leave this team is if Abby kicks me off. You're not running me out
trying to
like
run you
you've
out.
done every other woman that has sat up here with her child to try to get the same opportunities as you have.
Leslie is trying to pretend that she is the victim, but any animosity that the moms have towards her, Leslie brought on herself.
Get out of that corner. Shanae out of it, down, down. Up.
Hi, Abby, it's Leslie. I'm here watching Brooke do a solo, and even though Kelly shouldn't be here, you didn't allow her back, from what I know of. So could you please get back to me as soon as possible? Thank you.
Leslie, why are you so upset about the solo?
What are you gonna do when Gia gets fired?
I told Gia when I walked in here, do not choreograph my daughter a solo
But you forget.
if you're gonna
But
lose
you
your job.
forget. You're the one that asked for a solo.
So
knowing
did
that
you.
Brooke would get one.
So did you.
I've been here.
You're a fill-in.
No, I'm here.
You're a fill-in.
Leslie really wants Kelly's spot, and she really wants to be on the team, and Payton really deserves to be on the team, and Leslie really is already part of the team, and she's on the team, but she doesn't want to be on the team before on the team, so she doesn't want us on the team so she can be on the team.
I just got a text from Abby.
Nuh-uh.
The first line says, read out loud with 3 exclamation marks. It says, yes, I did call Gianna back, and I did tell her that Brooke should not do a solo, nor be in this group dance. I heard, to quote Gianna, saying she couldn't do the choreography in the senior group.
She's talking out of her.
FYI, Payton can do a solo.
Leslie, I am not pulling Brooke solo to make room for your daughter.
This is the one time it didn't work out for your daughter, Brooke. One that she did
Leslie.
not work out.
Out of my face.
And don't say that language
I'll
right in my
say whatever
face.
the hell I want to say.
Who
Go.
you think you are?
My child's mother.
I don't care who you are. Don't take your frustration on Abby out on me.
Payton
What's the matter? What's the matter, Kelly? You didn't get what you wanted? You've been spoiled all your life.
Yeah, at least I'm not a hoodlum like you.
I'm not a hoodlum. I don't say the F word every 2 seconds like you do, you trash mouth.
I don't go to court for breaking beer bottles on people's heads
Don't
either.
turn it around on me, because you didn't get what you wanted once for your child. Shut up! No, don't tell me to shut up.
Well, then don't talk to me. I'm scared of you being in my face.
I don't care. I'm sitting
Telling me I shouldn't be
Then go
here.
sit down there.
I
Then
shouldn't
go
be
sit
here.
down there.
No, that's my seat.
Well, I'm in
you
it.
go sit down
I'm in
there.
it. Move me. Move
I
me.
never
I
asked
want you
you
to
to.
try to move me.
Okay.
Did Abby ever text you back, Leslie?
Never text me back to tell me if she was coming today or not.
Is Payton doing a solo?
No. How could she do a solo? She didn't practice a solo.
Neither did Brooke. Brooke learned it the
Brooke
same
learned
day.
it in 15 minutes. And Brooke said Payton has her solo costume in the room.
I don't understand why you're asking that. Isn't your daughter Brooke doing a solo?
Yes.
Well, then how are they both doing a solo then?
Kelly and Maddie
why
do solos
can't she?
all the time. You know, you want Payton to have opportunities. Well, it sounds like you have more opportunities than anybody.
I just don't understand why we are a threat to you.
Oh, you're not a threat to me, Leslie. I'm just pointing out that
you know what? Then hush.
No, I don't need.
I don't need to hear your comments.
You
In
made
no
such
way,
a big
shape, or
deal.
form am I a threat to you.
Not
so
at
I
all.
don't understand the smart comment.
You complaining constantly. I'm just
The
what
smart
you want.
comments is that you're a smart ass, is what you are.
Excuse you in front of the children.
No one said she wasn't on the team.
No, you didn't say anything.
Why are you barking at me?
I'm not saying one more word, because the next time somebody says I'm barking, I am not saying a word.
Leslie is like a freaking psycho cyclone. Like, Payton should be on the team. Can I be on the team? I want to be on the team, but I didn't say I wanted to be on the team. You said I wanted to be on the team, but I wanted to be on the team, but you didn't say I wanted to be on the team. Christy, why don't you want me on the team?
Can I have my phone in my purse?
Who you calling?
Abby.
Oh, good. I thought we would draw straws. Who got the shortest stick to call her?
Why don't I call her?
Hello?
I'm doing that. It feels so good.
We're all getting ready for competition.
Where are you, Abby?
I'm at the Mouse House.
Oh, you're in Orlando. When are you coming home?
Whenever Brooke and Paige get the hell out of my studio.
Abby, were you serious when you said Payton could have a solo?
Yes.
Okay.
Is Payton doing a solo?
Brooke is doing a solo, and Payton has a... I think we got disconnected.
She doesn't want us here.
It doesn't matter if she wants us here, Brooke. Even when Abby's not here, she still finds a way to mess with these girls.
Don't cry. Look, there's nothing we can do.
Whatever relationship my kid had with Abby is gone.
Come on.
Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be entry 81. Put your hands together for Just Be.
Life has changes, rearranges, but I want this to stay. We'll just be. We'll just be. Like two birds flying over the sea. We'll just be in our melody.
It has been a long time since I felt so emotionally invested in a group dance. And if these girls can pull off a win without Abby, this might be my favorite victory ever.
Your highest scoring 9 to 11 small group will be entry number 81, Just Be.
I couldn't be more thrilled right now. These kids just won this group dance without Abby, and they beat really good dancers.
I'm really not sure where Abby is. Is she in Pittsburgh? Is she in Florida?
She was with her mother, but then when she called Gianna, she wasn't with her mother at all.
That's all hearsay, though. You don't know if any of that's true.
Keep protecting her, Leslie.
All I'm saying is she should have been here, but if she was with her mother, then that's understandable.
She said she wasn't coming back until I was gone. She never mentioned a word about my mother is sick. That's why I'm not here. She's not here because I'm here. She said nothing about her mother.
I miss her.
I do too.
I wish Abby was here to see our good girl win.
Abby should have been here. She would have been proud of you guys, but she wasn't. It was her choice.
Here we are in New Orleans, Louisiana, filled with history. You guys are here to dance, and you are here to win. This week, we are at Nationals. We've worked all season for this. This is when we're gonna see if the Abby Lee Dance Company still has what it takes to be reigning national champions. Payton, welcome to the team. For this week, Leslie. Why Payton? She wants to be part of this team, and she's gonna do everything she can to help us win. Brooke, you and Payton will be learning the same choreography.
I'm excited that Payton has an opportunity to do a solo this week up against Brooke. My daughter's a star, and she can beat Brooke.
So Leslie, are you excited about Payton? I know you want Payton to have a solo. You wanted it for...
I do.
Things are insane here right now. It is the week of nationals. We're competing against Kathy, and Abby won't even tell us who our soloists are. I have to say, if she's only giving out X many of solos, I find it wrong that she would give one of those solo spots to Payton, who's not even really a member on the team.
Can I tell you something? I think it's official that we are on the team.
You're missing my point.
Let me reword this then. I don't give a crap if I'm on your team or I'm not on your team. We're here, and if she has a chance to do a solo, let her do a solo.
I'm totally over the complaining on their daughter deserves the solo, their daughter over here deserves it more. Abby should pick the people that are gonna win in nationals for her, period.
Let's go! Hurry up, Payton, Brooke, now! Brooke and Payton are the oldest dancers here, and they got the least amount of time. I had to throw this choreography at them. Okay, plie, PK, plie. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Brooke and Payton competing for a solo, I really think is funny. First of all, Brooke is a team member. Payton is not. Brooke is the reigning national title holder, which Payton is not.
I just think you're a little fast. I think you're rushing there needs to be those stops in it.
Payton deserves to get this solo. She has shown her dedication, her time. She should get as much opportunity as the rest of these girls. She's on the team. We're here.
They're spending a lot of time on this solo.
Oh my God,
Just
Jill.
saying.
Because this is the dance she cares about. This one.
Because it's Maddie.
Maddie. I think Abby cares more about Maddie regaining her national title, because she's still bitter that Chloe beat Maddie last year, more so than even the group number.
Do you really feel that way?
Yes,
She's
because
had so many wins since nationals. I think you still have that in your head.
No,
You're not gonna let that
Leslie, I agree with Christy.
Maddie.
If the group was really first, would she be spending an hour and a half working on Maddie's solo? No. Clearly, that's what she cares about.
Eventually, I will see the light.
Abby isn't fooling anyone with the whole Maddie Nia Paige solo focus session. We know it's Maddie's solo, and it's obvious to everyone in the room.
I know that dance. There's no chance in hell that Paige will get that.
Or Nia.
So you think Maddie's definitely getting the solo then?
I don't definitely know anything. but I'm
While
just
you were
saying.
in there, Christy said that her Chloe was definitely not gonna get the solo.
No, you're twisting my words. That's not what I said.
I'm not twisting.
I said, no, Christy and Jill, did I say that today? I said Abby can't get over it. She's still bitter about it, and that the dance in there, when they were working on it, that solo, is the dance she cared about.
I feel that Chloe gets every single opportunity
I said the dance
that Maddie gets.
Can I finish
back
a
there.
sentence? I said the dance she cared about was Maddie's solo.
You said this dance means more than the group back there because it's about Maddie. And you're always harping on that it's always about Maddie. I feel that your daughter gets just as much opportunity as Maddie. And you're always being into everybody's brains. And you know what? Payton would love to have the opportunity that your daughter gets. Your daughter's not always the victim. You might cry it all the time. She's not always the victim.
Don't go there, you
I'm
won't.
going there. And you know what? Every time somebody calls you out on something, you always say, don't go there. I'm going there.
Everyone is so stressed out with this whole competing against each other for solos at nationals. I think the moms need a girls' night out. You need to go have a cocktail and let off some steam in the French Quarter.
New Orleans.
No, to nationals.
No, I'm gonna go to the French Quarter and Bourbon
To
Street.
nationals, to Bourbon Street, to good night.
And we will win.
What do you even do with that? What is that?
A voodoo doll?
What do you use it for?
You can either do good things with it or bad. Now this is Kathy's team, so I'm assuming we're gonna do bad. Now that's Yvette, that's Kathy, the fat bottom girl.
Getting her right.
Who else do you have?
Did you stick a pin in her ass? Yes.
I might have the wrong Yvette doll.
What do we think this one is? Let's look at it from the side view. The side view.
Oh, that one's cute.
Two fat bottom girls.
That's Fat Abby.
I think you should throw her over.
Wait a minute, it's Abby.
Anybody have any beads?
Well, you gotta show your boobs to get beat.
Oh, no. As your friend, I don't recommend that either. I double dog dare you.
Oh, does this hurt?
Kathy, don't do it.
Here, let's throw Abby over.
Abby!
Okay, moms, put down your cocktails. I just want to let you know, Asia will be officially done with being a competitive dancer on a team.
At such a young age. Well, congratulations. So that means move over. I'm moving in.
I'm shocked that Asia and Christy are leaving. But what I'm more shocked about is that Leslie thinks that by Christy leaving, that opens the door for her to take her spot on the team.
I need another drink, so I'm gonna meet you guys down there with my Yvette.
Drinks are flowing. You know, we have one or two, but Christy has been drinking all day, and Leslie has been drinking all night.
Christy is so full of herself. She needs to just shut up and be grateful for what Abby does for her and her child.
Sorry, I'm a real dance mom, and I will stand here.
Why are you yelling at us?
I'm not. I'm talking to my friend.
Then you're yelling at
Shush.
her. You had too much to drink.
Oh,
you better
whatever.
settle it down. Bitch!
Stop!
Bitch!
Stop!
Kick your ass!
Stop! Sorry, I'm sorry. Don't hit me.
How could two mothers representing the Abby Lee Dance Company go out in the middle of Bourbon Street and get into a scuffle with each other? Well. Had a rough morning already. You've succeeded in driving yet another dancer away from the Abby Lee Dance Company.
We were out. It was nothing to do with you or the Abby Lee Dance Company or the kids.
You are all here because the Abby Lee Dance Company is attending a national finals. To say the least, it was unsportsmanlike behavior. Christy, you're out. Chloe is gone for this week. Leslie, you have to take Payton home. You're gone.
Hot damn.
Here it is, the day before nationals, and we're down 3 kids. I don't understand why Abby couldn't have just left the kids in the dance and made the moms leave.
We are back to square one, to the drawing board, okay? So we need everybody's brains together. We can't dwell on the past. We need to move forward. Things happen for a reason. I would rather take a loss at the national competition than to let these two women stay here one more minute.
You weren't there. You didn't see it. You saw it just now. What's your reaction?
Those two adults who should be grateful to me, first and foremost, have not only tarnished my reputation, but they have succeeded in destroying something that it took me 30 years to build. They are representing me. They acted like trash in the middle of Bourbon Street, and that's exactly what they are.
All right, so Abby, let's bring out Leslie and Christy and hear their side of the story. Aren't you excited to hear this tale?
No.
All right, so listen, we had to separate them. Leslie is the only mom not in the green room. Here seeing each other for the very first time, please welcome Christy and Leslie. Come on out. Hello, ladies.
Hi, Abby.
How are you? Have a seat. Have a seat, Leslie.
Hi, Jeff.
It's good to see you. All right, so Leslie and Christy, we really want to hear your side of the story about what happened. Tell us what went wrong.
You know, I don't really know. We were having fun, and it just got ugly. And I said the next day when we came back to the studio, I shouldn't have done that. I said, I wish it hadn't gotten to that point, and I felt bad about it. It was an ugly thing. I was wrong at the beginning. I know I was. And the police came, and they wanted me to do certain things, and I said, you know what? This isn't what I want to do, and I went home. And I'm willing to take the ownership that I behaved incorrectly, you know, but that's just me.
So, Leslie, what do you think? What's your side of the story?
Well, you're very predictable. You just sat there and told that whole story to Jeff, and he'd never even looked my way to apologize.
I did look at you. You weren't looking at me. You were looking down.
You're always the victim.
No, I didn't. I just took responsibility, Leslie.
But I need to tell you my side of it. So can you give me a minute and let me speak?
Yeah, nobody ever stops you from speaking.
I walked away from you many of times and tried to get out of your path. And out of nowhere, you just go into this craze, and you did this. So this has to come deeper within than just me saying, why are you yelling at us? We didn't do anything wrong. No. It has to go a lot deeper than that, Christy.
Okay, but let's make something very clear, Leslie. You have been involved in assaults in the past where I have not.
You're going to keep bringing that up. There you go again.
Okay.
You're the victim, and we're all ganging up on you.
know.
Christy, you're not the victim.
Neither are you, Leslie, because you're the one who had the bruise from punching me.
What were you thinking right before you assaulted me? What was going through your head?
Friends. I did not assault you. I threw a drink.
Well,
hit the bottom
if
of
you
your
look up
cup.
the law, throwing alcohol in somebody's eyes is just like punching them with your fist. It's that much of a
All right, I didn't
offense.
realize that you were a judge. Had no idea.
I'm not a judge. I'm a dance mom.
Okay.
Can you please, let's just put it all out on this table right here in front of you. Why am I a threat to you?
You're not a threat to me,
I'm not a
Leslie.
threat to you. My daughter's not a threat to your daughter.
You're not.
I've been on this earth longer than you, and I've been fighting for my 2 girls to get into this industry a lot longer than you have. Don't forget that. And guess what? The difference between you and I is I don't step on people's backs, I don't burn my bridges, and I don't ever treat people in the wrong way like you do.
Okay.
What do you have to say about this?
Well, the Abbey Lee Dance Company has a contract for situations like this. However, I decided that I had to put my foot down, that I could no longer look the other way for the sake of the win, that going to nationals with a number that didn't matter as much as my contract and my reputation and putting my foot down for the future. You know, when people go and they represent the Abbey Lee Dance Company, you're not representing you and her. They are representing everybody that came before them. So I looked at the dance, I looked at the kids, and I said, you know what? They have to go. Immediately, Leslie was remorseful. She was humbled by the situation that she took part in. She apologized. She apologized to me and to the group. And Christy has yet to apologize to me or to the dance company. And frankly, you owe an apology to Chloe.
Just so I can state for the
owe
record,
an apology to that child.
you owe her an apology because she had nothing to do with it.
Well, listen, the New Orleans Police Department was called and some ladies were sent home packing. So here's what happened next, including some footage you've never seen before today. So let's take a look at this.
What am I? I'm a mother who's trying to protect her daughter. What are you?
Look at you. Look what you're doing.
Okay, you know what? I am calling the police because she hit me.
You better go home.
Oh, I'm calling the
home.
police, baby.
You better go home.
Because you hit me.
I'm just warning
I'm
you better
calling
go
the
home.
cops. Calm the cops, Leslie.
They better pull me off of you. You're acting like an out here.
Yes, I'd like to report an assault in Jackson Square. Another adult struck me and I'd like to report an assault. Can I have a cop here, please?
All right, so looking back on that, do you think calling the police was a little bit too far?
Yeah, of course. I mean, and that's why I didn't go through. Like, I walked, I talked to them, I didn't do anything. And you can believe what you want, but Kelly was in there with me, and I explained the entire situation to them.
You called the police. They probably laughed at you and said,
no,
why are
actually,
you calling us when you assaulted this woman first?
The police actually wanted me to take a
They
restraining
probably
order
laughed.
on you because
They wanted to?
you threatened to kill me.
You know what? The truth is, you were wrong.
I said I was
You were wrong to call the police.
Except you
And
won't
you know
take
what?
any ownership for your behavior.
Leslie, let me ask you a question. What's been the toughest part for you of dealing with the dance moms, like, and especially Christy?
The toughest part is that a group of them can still stick together and back each other up when it's just not the right thing. I am not out to get anybody or hate anybody or treat anybody different just because their child is good or gets some opportunity, because that's why we're all there. We wouldn't all be there if that wasn't the case. And you're not gonna run me out, just like you've run
you out.
every other mother who has brought their
that
child
you're
there
there.
for the same opportunities that you have. You've run everybody out,
No, I
including
haven't.
myself.
Christy, what's your biggest issue with Leslie? What is your biggest overall issue with
You know what? My biggest issue with Leslie is just the fact, like, she's very aggressive. Everything is very, like, in your face. And, like, nobody gets to have an opinion, 2 cents. They never get to say anything. She's right, and she just keeps at you and at you and at you. And, like, it's frustrating. It's frustrating. You get all of the other moms out here, and every single one of them will tell you the exact same thing.
Brooke, this week, you will be doing a solo. Brooke, you will be performing a contemporary acrobatic routine to a piece of music called Wake. Payton, You will also be doing a solo this weekend, provided that your mother behaves. The name of your routine is Can You Predict the Future?
Going up against Brooke, it's different. Really, they've not gone up against each other. She's gonna go out there with the confidence that she can win and she can beat Brooke.
Everybody is in the group except Payton. This is a test. Your mother is being tested. Do you really belong with this group? Or was my first decision right and you should be dancing with the Abby Lee Senior Dance Company? Hey, Brooke, come here. I need you to tie my shoe.
Look, Brooke's gonna tie her shoe for her watch.
Why?
Because she can't bend over. Oh, God. They just have a special bond and relationship. They really do.
When Abby and I had our talk at the competition, I said, you're gonna ruin your relationship with these kids over that. I think that hit home. Abby and Brooke were just like Maddie, and I don't want her to lose that relationship.
Every time you don't wear my name on your chest, you're gonna have jobs.
I only have one thing.
Never, you're always absent. That's what happens. Thank you. All right, so your piece is entitled Wake. Kind of like, wake up, Brooke. Payton wants your spot. How about that? Let's go, get out there. You're on the floor.
Well, going up against Brooke, it's different. You know, these two haven't really gone up against each other. So, heck yeah, we'll take this challenge. It's what you work for.
Payton wants to be the best dancer on this team. She wants to represent the Abby Lee Dance Company to the best of her ability. Brooke, I don't understand why you can't do both, that and a music career. Stop. When you come up, you need to grab your knees and like hit it.
I'm just glad that Abby was willing to teach Brooke her solo, because the last time she had one, she didn't want to teach it to her. She wanted to bring in a choreographer to work with her, so.
You were able to salvage this relationship, I think, hopefully for the benefit of the girls.
Brooke and Payton are going against each other this week. I really want Brooke to pull this off, to show that she still has the passion for dance.
Push, fondue. That's good. All right, I'm gonna let you go. That's off to a good start.
I've competed against Payton multiple times, and she's never beaten me, but she does really, really want to place on this team, so I'm scared what she'll do.
They stay in the car. But they're like this, though. And I do think that,
It was nice that you tied her shoe.
Did you tie it to the other shoe?
And go. Tap, 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 tap.
I know that I'm just traveling with this team right now. I'm always gonna be the outsider. I'm never gonna be part of this team as ever included in the plan of what goes on. And I'm fine with that. I'm just gonna do what Abby tells us to do.
I want to know how Payton gets to do an old solo that she's been doing for a whole year, and Brooke needs to learn.
No, that's not fair.
Payton's done 0 with the team.
No, but she's done this
She's done this
solo
for
for a year.
Okay, she's done
She
it
learned
4
it last
times.
summer.
And every
But
one
she's
of Brooke's
practiced it for
solos,
a year.
exactly in every one of
Well,
her other
they're the
solos.
same moves she's done since she was 6 years
Okay,
old.
Brooke already has one up on Payton doing acro. It is the most impressionable style of dance out there.
Acro is
even
something
more
you
than
learn when you're
lyrical.
little. If you don't move on,
Jill,
you stick with
Jill,
it. That's
you're
my-
wrong. You're
that's-
wrong.
No, no.
I
You want a
know.
rivalry. You know, we talk about it all the time. Give them the same amount of time.
The issue is that one child has a winning solo, and one child is in the process of learning her solo. That's it. Payton having the opportunity to do a solo she's already done in the past and has won with, I think it gives her the upper hand.
I'm gonna make you all feel better, and I'm gonna tell Payton to change this solo up in different
You're
form.
missing the point.
Maybe it'll make you happy, but maybe it'll shut you up.
Wow.
This is different.
That's like high school cheerleading all over again.
Girls, get your stuff ready, moms. Switching modes.
Solos?
Solos. So this is all you have today to show Abby that you're on this team. And even though she's not here, she's here.
So all 3 should be ready, though.
All 3 solos should be ready. Yeah. Brooke, you ready? Come on.
Oh my God, that's adorable.
Payton, you ready? Let me see what it looks like.
Looks so good.
I like it.
Come on, Maddie. Look at the back. So cute. Turn around.
Oh my God, that's adorable.
So fun.
You know what, Peyton? You know you're going to go out there, and I know you're dancing for yourself, and you really wanted to be on this team, and you're also dancing for Abby and Mrs. Miller, and think about them and just use your passion.
You know, Leslie always thinks Peyton's the best, and, you know, whatever, Leslie, think whatever you want, but that doesn't mean that she can beat Brooke.
I'm just so excited that you get a chance to do a solo.
This is your chance to prove to Abby that you deserve this spot on this team.
That's it, we gotta go. All right, come here.
Good luck, girls.
And one more thing. You're doing something completely different. You guys, our team category, we have 2 completely different solos. So it's just all on what they like. There may not be 2 spaces on this team for both of you. That's for Abby to decide. And even though she's not here, she's here. Promise, she's here. Okay? Don't forget the dance. Don't rush. Got it? Anything else? Shake on it?
Hug on it.
All right.
So, G, we can assume you're Abby's eyes today?
There's always a mole. It's my job when she's not here.
Right.
Okay. Can we go?
Yep.
Abby's not here, but Brooke has to do good with this solo, and she wants to do it. She wants to go up on stage and show Abby, I can do this, and can beat Peyton.
Judges up next competing in Agro ages 13-14, number 183. Wait.
When you wake from the memory of her shoulder, it's a summertime as you think these memories will never fade. It was 25 and then some, now it's years to pay. You were standing in the dark. When you wake from the memory of her shoulder, it's an honest mistake you fear. How'd you end up here? It's not that you do not love her for a reason. It's the music tonight. It is leading you astray.
Brooke has amazing technique. She has great tricks that impresses the audience and the judges. She's my biggest competition on the team, but I want to prove I can dance just as well as Brooke can.
I really feel the pressure. I feel the pressure for Peyton because we have to keep bringing home a win.
Judges up next competing in Jazz 13-14, number 184. Can you predict the future?
Can you predict the future? Do you see what I see? It's a misty morning, but I've accepted that's how it should be. No need to get too hasty, no need to project your pain. I feel you, but it will only drive you insane. I know you're under pressure, of course I'll for the best, but I'm a freedom painter. My art is the true test. I learn as I go. I have no map to show. I don't need directions. I can find it with my eyes closed. You ask for an answer, you demand me to tell. You give me your logic, I understand it so well. I know that I'm flawed, I need a plan ready to go, but all I can say is I don't know.
Peyton did fantastic at her solo. It's a lot of pressure, and I'm proud of my daughter. I thought she did fantastic. I was so nervous. Got goosebumps.
You were?
Oh my goodness, it's very stressful. We're on edge because we're still fighting for that spot. I think after what she just did, I think she belongs here.
So are you saying you don't think Brooke does belong here?
I never said that. I'm just stating.
I'm just saying because Gia said there's she's fighting to get the spot and Brooke's fighting to keep it.
All I know is that I'm fighting for my daughter's opportunity to be on this team. So I'm gonna fight, and she's gonna dance, and she's going to prove that we deserve to be on this team.
I don't feel like she's part of our team, and she's just filling in, so.
Nice job, girl.
Good.
Good job.
Beautiful. Good job. Yeah, the burning question is, what did you think?
I thought they were good. Brooke, you looked so comfortable out there. Like, you know, it was finally what you do. You know? Payton, same thing. Like, it was good. You hit everything. I mean, you both did.
Now, didn't you say before they went out to fight for your spot?
Yeah. We can't dance in this junior age group with two 15-year-olds on the team. I just don't feel that there's two spots.
If you were judging that Brooke won, Brooke beat Payton.
Technique, yes.
They're not the same type of dancer. They're never going to be. But you know, we're gonna sit here and we're gonna take it and we're gonna keep coming back because that's what we do.
We got our top senior soloist. In fourth place, Moon Dance, it's Connor from Ovations, a dance. We're down to the top three. Third place with a 396. Wait, it's Brooke from Abbey Lee Dance Company. Come on up, Brooke. Second place, half a point higher. Can you predict the future? It's Payton from Abbey Lee Dance Company. Second place, senior soloist.
I'm proud of her that, you know, she did beat Brooke and she came in second. We're on the team. I don't care what anybody says.
All right, you guys, you want to call Abby?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll talk to
her. We just wanted to call and tell you that the group got first.
Oh my goodness.
Brooke was third and Payton was second.
I'm glad about my girl fight.
Miss Abby? This is Payton, and I was just wondering what this means with my placement on the team.
I don't know. I think maybe there's bigger things in store for you. Did Maddie beat you?
Yes?
I don't know.
So.
Okay.
I think Leslie is just very desperate to be part of this team, but Abby continues to tell her, you're not part of the team.
This is Paige. I love you. Love you, Miss Abby. Love you. Thank you. Thank you.
Everybody is in the group routine as of right now. The group routine is entitled Girls Night Out. Payton, you think you're up for a fight?
Yes.
Interesting. All right, moms, I'm gonna send you upstairs. The rest of you, you're gonna spread apart, shoes off, grand plie in second, hands on both knees. Let's get started. Hello, how are you? 5, 6, 7, 8. The group routine is called Girls Night Out. Stay out, Kendall. This routine is going to be a reenactment of Leslie and Christy's disgusting behavior last season in New Orleans. In my version, it's going to be Payton versus Chloe. Girls, we have days to learn this number, and you're on stage trying to defend your honor as the national overall high score winners.
Is that why she asked Payton if she's ready to put up a fight?
Yes.
Payton has to be me.
That's why.
She's gonna win.
Let's go, from the top. Brooke and Payton are dancing. I am having Brooke and Payton dance head to head. I want Kelly to see it with her own eyes. When Brooke misses rehearsal, it shows. What are you doing?
She's upset. Of course she's upset.
Because she's wait, you don't think Payton has
it has
pressure?
nothing to do with you. Don't talk to me about
It has something to do with me. My daughter's going up against your daughter right now.
Well, are you afraid of it?
Let me tell you what, I'll put my daughter up against your daughter any day of the week. I mean, it's unnerving to Payton because she's always being replaced by someone. Nobody cares how Payton feels. I'm just tired of Abby using Payton as a pawn in her little, like, dance game. I'm gonna give it to you. Your daughter's legs and feet are amazing. As far as performance, Payton blew her out of the water.
Do you want to compete about singing, too?
No, Payton will sing right next to Brooke.
Okay. Because I heard her singing at the recital a couple years ago. I was like, a sick cow.
She's come a long way. You know what? You better watch what you're saying, because it might come back to bite you in the ass, Kelly.
Yeah, well, you should shut your mouth once in a while. I think Leslie's jealous of Brooke. Just the way Leslie acts upstairs, it's like she's jealous.
I am scouting new talent. I'm looking for a girl that is 12, someone short, petite, extraordinary legs and feet, the ability to work both sides, and somebody that does all genres.
Abby's threatened us in the past just to kind of light a fire and get things going, but this time it sounds like she's looking for someone permanent, and I'm afraid that's a replacement for Chloe.
You're good. Kim? You're beautiful. Stop it.
I know my daughter, and she doesn't cry over nothing. You know, after Abby gave that checklist of what she's looking for in a dancer, and it's not Payton, it made her feel very uncomfortable, and she feels unsupported on this team.
Brooke's in the best outfit. Hey, didn't you tell me you had that bra top at home?
Are you ladies worried about her replacing your kids? Because I'm a little nervous.
Oh, you know what? I'm sick and tired of it. Shut up. You know what? Your kid is 16 years old.
You're right.
And I put her on this team this weekend because we're doing a dance that she looks great doing. She's in the middle, and you're still bitching about stuff. I need dancers that I can count on. I thought I had Brooke, but she proved me wrong. So I bring in Payton, but she's having a meltdown and boo-hooing over her hairstyle. Really, Payton? You're the oldest, most advanced person in this group. This is your job. You don't want to be here? I have 4 kids standing in the hall right now that I looked at on stage earlier today that could take any one of your places. Payton, you can't even look at me. You're looking everywhere else. Stop acting like a baby. You're 16 years old, and everybody's watching you cry. Save your tears for the pillow. You have an opportunity here. Don't blow it, kiddo. Mackenzie, see what it looks like when you cry like a baby?
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for your prop help.
There's some amazing talent at this competition, and I have my eye on a few kids. My girls better get their act together because they're all replaceable.
This is a preteen jazz group. Please put your hands together for Girls Night Out.
We don't care what our boyfriends say, 'cause we're gonna do what we want to anyway. We don't mind what time you get in, so don't psychoanalyze when we've been. Walking down the street like a gang of supermodels on a runway beat. To every girl around the world, tell your boyfriends to shut their mouths. Girls' night out, ain't no boys allowed. Girls going wild. Girls' night out, that's what it's about. Girls shout out loud. SGNO, Girls' Night Out. We can't wait for Friday night when we put our lipstick on and pick electrolyte. We're ready now to hit this town. We're gonna rock it like an earthquake and shake the ground. Gonna make some hell. We're practicing a synchronized tempo, yeah. We won't tell what we did, 'cause we know when we better shut our mouths. Girls' night out, ain't no boys allowed. Girls going wild. Girls' night out, that's what it's about. Girls shout out loud. It's GNO, Girls' Night Out. Let's go.
I thought it was a hot mess. The girls looked hot, but the routine was a mess. Especially Brooke. She makes so many mistakes. I think she ought to stick to the singing thing. Let's hope the judges didn't notice.
In third place in our preteen group division, Girls Night Out.
I haven't groomed these girls since they were babies to get third place. So, starting out the season with a big bang and a big win. What happens when you get there and everybody's good? You have to be better. You can't take a vacation. You can't take time off. It doesn't help. It hurts. Payton? Payton, you can't be a baby. We have a baby. That's Mackenzie, and she's not even a baby anymore.
She just wasn't happy.
I know, but we don't care if she's happy.
But that's
Get
just
it through your head.
You don't care that
We don't. That's ridiculous.
You're crossing the line.
That's it. I said it. It's done and it's over with. She has to realize what she's doing.
She tells me it all the time.
I will go in and talk to her about it.
No, Mom, stand up for me. She would have said that to Maddie. All of the moms would have helped her out.
And you know what? How many times do I say let's not go back to the studio? And you choose to come back here. So do you want to stay or do you want to go?
Payton! Look at your hair. I bring you onto the team one more time because you are a rock star in this dance studio. You represent the Abby Lee Dance Company tremendously when you go to conventions and you go to master classes. But you don't understand the big picture.
I come to the studio because I love you, and I love the teachers, and I love the kids, and I love dancing here. That's why I do not quit. There's nowhere else that I want to be than in this studio.
That's
and I come
wonderful.
and I come here to dance.
When you go to New York or LA, the people auditioning you aren't gonna waste their time telling you what you can do better the next time. They're just gonna cut you. Get it?
Yes.
Payton needs to toughen up. It's a tough world out there. And if you want to make it as a professional dancer, you need to start listening to your teacher. 5, 6, 7, go.
What is wrong with me that I keep
The group routine is entitled Just Another Number. I'm trying to teach the children, if they were clones, if everybody did what Maddie did, then the routine would be perfection. I'm looking for a whole team full of Maddies. I want incredible dancers that are on the same beat at the same exact moment. That precision is what I'm going to be looking for at my open auditions next week. 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6.
I think this dance is like you're just a number. It's once again, you're dancing to the theme that you can all be replaced.
Like that you're not special, you're just a number.
You're just a number. I disagree with that philosophy. These girls have heard it every single competition season.
Payton, when you lunge to the ground, your foot's like a club over here. Payton's height, her size, the maturity in her dancing is ruining this piece. I'm trying to send a message that they're clones. And the first people I replace are gonna be the people that stand out like sore thumbs. Okay.
I really, really want to beat Kathy this weekend.
A third place win is not going to be acceptable. And I think they'll be hungry for it because I think the loss at Nationals was humbling for them. I think they really thought they had won. I honestly think that this is going to be a really tough one.
Kendall stumbles on a turn during her opening turn sequence, and that might be just the opening Chloe needs to calm herself down.
I wish I could have the judges come back to the dressing room and watch them do it again.
Do you think the floor is slippery?
No, I think it's sticky. Maddie just did 10 turns in the dress. I mean,
They're using jazz shoes too. Maddie's using that half sole.
Leslie, shut up.
Just giving my input.
I'm sitting in front of my enemy, and here goes Leslie, just running her mouth and then giving me lip in front of all these people like she's some big dance expert. Leslie, you're not gonna make me look bad.
Wait, everyone, just listen.
Wait.
Hear it? Zed.
Oh, it's quiet.
Silence.
If I would have known all it takes to get Leslie out of a room is to tell her to shut up, I would have told her to shut up a long time ago.
I've been nothing but supportive and loyal to Abby. I've had her back from day one. and she disrespects me like this? Are you kidding me?
All right, moms, I want you to get the hair done for the group number so the kids have time to practice in the hair.
I need to talk to Leslie to calm her down. She needs to think about Payton. She can't act like this. Not when Abby's trying to replace all the kids from the team.
Listen, let me just talk.
Okay, but no, I don't want this.
Okay,
I don't like this.
Do you think any of us do?
No, I don't
She
like
didn't cross the line. She was just, that's
No,
Abby.
not,
You
no,
know.
she's never talked to me like that in public, and I won't. Are you kidding me? I've heard
Listen
her.
to me.
If you want to sit in an audience and let Abby Lee Miller tell you to shut up and remember where you came from, then you do that. As soon as I can get out of here, I'm gonna leave.
Okay, what you need to do is not hurt your daughter. Don't hurt her and let her go in there with all the girls getting ready, and then you're making a scene.
Leslie broke down last week, and now she's crying in the hallway. Maybe the pressure's really getting to her that Payton might be replaced.
Now, I'm really mad at Abby right now, and I don't want to be here, but I'm here because I'm here for Payton. I'm gonna suck it up, and I'm gonna bite my tongue. But after this group number, I am gonna give Abby a piece of my mind.
All right, this is it. I don't want another third place. The girls need to show me that this routine is not just another number. It has to be amazing, spectacular. One of those routines that people talk about for the rest of the year. They have to be good enough to beat the Candy Apples. And most importantly, they better prove to me they have what it takes to stay on this team. Because when your number's up, it's up. So go out there and impress these judges. Let's go.
Hands together for just another number, number 36.
What is wrong with me that I keep coming back to this place I can't exist? This time that's clearly past. What have you done to me that you know me so well? This person that you've become, I can barely tell.
What is wrong with you that you refuse to see? That you can't let me go, but can't be there for me.
My hair sticking up in my arms.
That
I have goosebumps.
was a masterpiece.
And in a very tight race, ladies and gentlemen, your overall 9 to 11 small group regional champion here at Believe will be just another number.
Once again, we have beaten the Candy Apples. Thanks for another victory, Kathy. I appreciate it. Good job.
So good, girl.
So you beat them, you were number one, but let's face it, This was our second competition. It's the beginning of the season. You have a long road ahead of you because I'm having open call auditions. People will be vying for your spots on this team. Now, the girls can't get comfortable with this win. They need to keep working just as hard because I'm gonna go out there looking for new dancers to be on this team. Nobody's spot is safe. Now, Payton, I'm gonna dismiss I'm gonna say it in front of everyone. I have given you countless opportunities to be part of this team, but your mother's behavior today is unacceptable, and I don't want you to follow in her footsteps.
Yeah, I didn't start trouble. I didn't start trouble. You told me to shut up in public. I'm supposed to take that. Abby got mad at me and disrespected me in front of everybody, and now she's gonna pick on Payton? No way, Abby. What more do you want from us?
There comes a time when your kid has to stand on their own 2 feet and mommy has to quit fighting. Leslie, stop fighting. I'm not the enemy. I'm your kid's best friend.
I said maybe she fell out of her turns for a shoe, and you told me to shut up.
Because that is not your place. That is not your place. You know what? Sometimes I have to speak in simple terms.
Do not disrespect me. Don't ever tell me to shut up again. You were wrong, Abby. You were wrong.
This is a dance competition.
Kiss my
I
ass.
am a dance teacher. I have kissed your ass. I let you come back.
I respected you, and I stay at your studio because I liked you and I like what you taught my daughters. I don't like this. I don't like you telling me to shut up.
Leslie, just go ahead and leave. Nobody cares anymore. You just sealed your daughter's fate. Payton, it looks like you were just another number.
Payton's back to dance. I know I walked out, but
I didn't throw you out, Leslie, and I don't want to throw you out. I just want you to realize you go off and you take all these things so personal.
I do.
Instead of doing what you do, and then when you get in your car and you're going home, explode. So when you do things and I have to put the kibosh on you, it's just as embarrassing for me as it is for you. Thank you, Jill.
Is that another gift? Ooh.
Oh, I love it!
I guess Kendall gets another solo, right?
We will be traveling to Orlando, Florida.
Yay.
Melissa, can I have Maddie and Mackenzie go early with me and help at the audition?
Yeah.
Guys want to do that? Yes. Okay, all right, so that's a plan.
Wait,
so they're
this
gonna
isn't
live...
a competition, can Payton? She could do that too.
Yeah, but I don't
Leslie, they could all do it. She picked those two.
Now see Leslie, this is where your mother speaks out of turn, acts like
I'm just
a yahoo
asking
over there,
for,
all right?
is that wrong? I don't understand why Maddie and Mackenzie get special treatment by Abby. It's clearly obvious that they're the only two safe in these auditions.
I know, but those are maybe things that you should say in private as to not embarrass your daughter. Let me start the pyramid. Payton.
I didn't know that.
You knew that was coming. And it's sad, because you're not there because of your dancing.
Well, she shouldn't be there then, because she didn't do anything wrong.
But you did.
Okay, I know that's...
You're one. You're a unit. You're a unit.
Payton is at the bottom of the pyramid again. We know that when we act out of line, in Abby's words, that our child will get punished.
My feet hurt. The group routine is a gorgeous lyrical piece entitled Team Spirit. And we called it that because I'm having open auditions. Somebody might be going and somebody might be coming to my team. Stop. Mia, you're in the front. You're right there in front of a judge with the sickled foot in their face. You're gonna be on a plane. We can't rehearse on the plane.
Abby has talented dancers that she has produced since the age of 3. They're childhood to Abby since they were 3 years old. She's not gonna find better dancers just because she's going across the country having open auditions. So I hope Abby remembers that when she's in Orlando.
What?
What's wrong?
What happened?
Payton just fell, and she said she snapped her ankle and she can't move.
Oh my God.
What?
She can't. She was just walking. It wasn't even like we were rehearsing. She tripped over a chair.
Oh,
Snapped?
What happened? Where? What did you trip over? What did you trip over?
Tell me now, 1 to 10. Payton on 1 to 10.
9.
I get to Payton, and she is in so much pain. She's not going to be able to get out there and dance with whatever's wrong.
Oh my God.
You already cried?
All right, stop. Get over there and start reblocking this number. Wake up, go. The show must go on. Payton is getting the medical attention she needs. And the girls need to stop watching Payton and reblock the number and perform without Payton like the professionals that I'm training them to be. What she heard cracking could be popping, could be a ligament, be a tendon. Take a break, take a breath.
Look who's here. She's taking her trio. I think
Hubba.
she's taking her
My foot hurts too. Ow.
All right, Payton, strong. She's strong. She's really strong.
I don't know what's going to happen. It can be broken. It can be sprained, you know. It doesn't matter. It's an injury. She's going to be sitting out no matter what, and which makes her even more vulnerable to being replaced on this team. Bye. I'll call. We don't know if we get x-rays.
All this pressure that's been put on these kids all week because of the open auditions. Then, on top of it, Payton can't dance. I really need for these kids to go out there and nail this number.
All right, girls. You reblocked it. You should know it. That's your responsibility. If somebody goes out there and does the wrong spacing and messes it up, it's not going to be Payton's fault. It's going to be your fault. You never know what's in store. I need to see each and every one of you start to want it. Because if you don't want it, somebody else does. Everyone's replaceable.
All right, come on. Here we go.
Break a leg, everybody.
Guys, listen, we have to dance for Payton, but we also have to dance for us and prove to Miss Abby that we can be professionals and change it right before.
Okay, well, let's win.
The girls just have moments to rehearse and we block the number before they go on stage. I can barely hold my breath. I can barely breathe at this moment because I'm so nervous for this group's performance this week.
This is the junior small group judges. Entry number 68 with Smells Like Teen Spirits.
I'm judging this group performance as if it were an audition for the Abby Lee Dance Company. I can cut somebody right here and right now, just like I did at the open call audition.
Your body is of flesh and bone and highways full of blood. Your body is of stardust once and will become of mud. I hold your hand, I hold it tight, follow every line. I revel in each changing curve that comes about in time. In time. Oh, I hope there is a soul and a meeting place. Losing you,
The group looked good. The reblocking definitely worked. They went out there and performed like professionals. They did their job, and that's what they're expected to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, your highest scoring elite junior small group with a score of 281.2 points is act number 68, Smells Like Teen Spirit from the Abby Lee Dance Company.
Our group won first place overall. Abby doesn't need anybody else for this team. She has her team right here, and she should be more than satisfied.
Congratulations! I think it was good, but they're trained to do that. They know how to do that. My group should be 10 points above, or my duet, or my trio, against anybody else. So I think Maddie and Mackenzie are safe. Congratulations.
Has anyone heard from Leslie?
I did. She sent me a text and I said, "How's Payton?" She just said, "Good."
I have no idea how long Payton is gonna be out. I might bring somebody else on the team to try them out. Come on, girls, let's go, let's go, let's go! Get in here, move it! Those kids ran onto that stage for those auditions. They ran up there. Congratulations, the overall high score winners. I wish it was a great weekend. In Orlando, Florida, wasn't so great. I saw some things that I hope to never see again. Did you ever hear that expression? It's all fun and games till somebody loses an eye. All right, let's get to this pyramid. Of course, Payton. Payton, you have yet to admit that you were fooling around. First, you chipped her over the leg of the chair. Then it wasn't the leg of the chair. Then it was Kendall's leg. But I'm hearing that you were making fun of the ballet routine on stage and you were doing ballet steps fooling around, and that's how you fell.
Who are you hearing these stories from?
Every single person that was backstage.
She turned around and tripped over a prop. Don't try to make lies about my daughter.
Payton put this entire team and your victory in jeopardy.
If you don't want her on the team and you want to kick her off, just kick her off.
Goodbye. You're
Goodbye.
off. Go.
Let's go, Payton.
Go.
Remember that when you go to ask her back again. You can't keep messing with somebody's head over and over. You're the liar, not my daughter.
Every single one of you have learned in this studio what is acceptable behavior backstage. Is it acceptable to be dancing, to be fooling around in the wings when another group is on stage? No. If you learned one thing this past weekend, everyone's replaceable. You can all see that Leslie is here and her daughter Payton. You were brought on because I had an idea, a concept, a piece that I want to do. And I needed somebody to be my lead. We are going to do our version of Kinky Boots. This is a tribute to the Broadway show, Kinky Boots.
Isn't Kinky Boots about drag queens?
Yes, it is.
Well, drag queens? I think this number would have done well in LA, in New York City, in Rockville, Maryland. Just, I don't know.
The group routine, everybody's in it, and it's called Lift You Up. It is about confidence. It's about showbiz, it's about performing, and it's about strutting on that stage with confidence. Maddie, don't go down so low. You look like a freak. I know people call me crazy, but I am excited to do something out of the ordinary. We are going to do a group routine inspired by the smash Broadway hit, Kinky Boots. They like to be tall. Make sure it's just not up and down, but around.
This is not gonna win. Are you kidding me?
Not possible. Now drop her.
It's so sloppy.
You guys are like this.
Yeah.
All right, now listen to me. This is the first group dance that we're doing that Maddie is not the lead. Payton, do you realize that? This season, every single solitary routine that we did, Maddie was the lead. And we are 10 for 10. So you guys have to realize that this is a big deal, the perfect 10. But what did we say? 11 is heaven. All right.
This is the first time we're going to this competition, and she's starting off with drag. Is that really starting off with a bang?
Yeah, because what if they're really conservative competition, like, you know,
Yes,
some of the competitions we've been to, and they'd be like this.
Of them really are.
Then why'd you bring Payton in? For this musical theater, over the top?
Because Payton looks like a drag queen.
Bitch.
I don't need...
Bitch.
Speaking of drag queen lookalikes.
I know, really.
Settle your poof down.
Good work, Payton.
If you think a lyrical dance beats this dance this week, is she gonna blame Payton and me?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yep. I think it's good that she spreads the wealth and gives other kids an opportunity to be featured. But I think on the flip side, we have to be cautious that that's an enormous responsibility, because as soon as that happens, when someone doesn't win as a featured role, she goes to the excuse, well, we always win when Maddie has a featured role. Over the last few weeks, she's been very complimentary towards Chloe.
I think Chloe has come a long way in her dancing in the last 2 months.
I just think she sees all the potential in Chloe.
I think her emotional execution's really good, too.
I would imagine that's why.
Great to see you again. Hi, ladies. What's going on? Hey, good. I invited Lola and Blade to come to the studio. I want my girls to see that people are different and that they have to have confidence. Let me introduce you to Miss Lola and Blade. We are going to competition this weekend. This is a tribute to the Broadway show, Kinky Boots. We have won 10 times in a row. We are at the perfect 10. Yes. It's a new competition. I need the girls really to embrace being a performer, stepping out on that stage and owning who you are and what you are, bow legs and all. Payton, step forward. This is Payton. She makes one heck of a drag queen.
Ooh.
All right?
Yes, Miss Sunny, I see some drag queens in the making. I'm gonna show you a few things on how to be an expert drag queen for this number.
All right, let's see.
Uber big on the face. Like, you wanna see the eyes, the big dramatic eyes, and the big lips, just the kisses and the mouthing of the words. That's what they want. It's just all about the strut. All right, let's go, Miss Thing, and strut. And strut. And twirl. And we gotta go back.
Being a drag queen is a lot of work because you have to work it.
And pause, and look, and turn, and look over the shoulder, and walk. Do you think that you could help maybe with a little bit of the makeup, the drag queen over the top?
I think so.
Yes.
Should we do a makeover?
Yes. I want to do her eyes and give the moms a little bit of an idea, all right? Because if they screw this up, we're not going to win.
No.
And it's all about the win.
We're gonna make you look fierce, Miss Honey. Fierce.
Let's go.
All right.
Come on, Miss Thing. Are you ready to play? You're so pretty.
Thank you.
Welcome. Yeah, she's gorgeous. How old are you?
16.
Oh, Lord.
Did you guys ever have any people make fun of you or?
Oh, every day. Hello. But you know what I say?
What?
The heck with them. I'm pretty, and I know it. You just have to be really confident. You know what? When there's a 16-year-old girl portraying two men in wigs, you really have to be confident. But I don't have any doubt in my mind that you can do this. You ladies ready?
We're ready.
Oh,
we're ready. Can't wait.
Here comes Miss Thing. And we present her to you.
I feel like it's a little flash dance.
All right, girls, say thank you.
You're welcome. I can't wait for Saturday, ladies. I know you're gonna rock it.
How do you feel about the group dance now that you know there's some good studios here?
I'm concerned. Do I wish I had Kalani here instead of Payton and we were doing a contemporary lyrical dance? Yes. Why? Because there's some really good talent, some really nice lyrical dancers out there. All right, let's get this nose down. We want them to look like drag queens.
Children, go get dressed. Let's go. We're wasting all this time on this, and we really need to focus on the dance.
You are wasting time. You're so worried about these darn wigs and the makeup and this and that the kids aren't running the dance. And I'll tell you what, we're gonna get beat. And it's gonna be your fault, Payton. I think we should have saved this number for New York, New Jersey. I don't think the crowd in Rockville, Maryland is gonna, I don't know, is this a big drag show place?
This is Peyton's chance to prove to Abby that she belongs on this team. If we don't win, she's definitely gonna blame Peyton, and Kalani will get the spot that Peyton deserves. She can bring it to the stage, and you have a chance to win.
Well, we better...
Give her a chance to prove it. What I'm most nervous about this number is if we don't win, that Peyton will take the blame, because that's what happens.
Next up is act number 83, Lift You Up.
The crowd is confused. We'll now be going to our top scoring junior small group.
I am sure hoping that the judges enjoy the group routine, because 11 would be heaven.
In the class division, our advanced division, goes to Abby Lee Dance Company, Act 83.
We won. We did it. We won doing a musical theater piece, and let me tell you, Peyton was a star. If I had a Tony, I'd give it to her right now. Alrighty, now, you all see that Kalani is here. Peyton is back with us. I am very excited to introduce the new permanent replacements for Brooke and Paige. More importantly, for Kelly. Kira, congratulations. You will be replacing Kelly on this team. Kalani will be replacing Brooke and Paige.
Abby, Peyton did what you asked her to do.
She did.
You're
She was
just
great.
trying to find a reason to throw us off the team this week.
No.
You have Peyton, who lives right here, who shows up at your studio 4 or 5 days a week, and you still are gonna bypass her. She follows every rule. Every single rule that you ask for, we follow. Don't ask me to congratulate Kira for being here, because it's not gonna happen. And that's just your games, your head games.
All right. Leslie, Kalani, can't do it all.
We all know that Maddie is Abby's teacher's pet, and now that Kalani is kind of like the pet in waiting, I really hope this means that Chloe's not back living in Kalani and Maddie's shadow.
Let's get to the pyramid now. I have the lead in our group routine. Payton. She had to transform herself into a boy, into a girl, all that. And that's why you're here today.
Peyton and I are really excited because last week's number was a hit. We helped bring that 11th win. You know, and traveling with this team again, hey, this might be all that's needed to be a permanent spot on the team.
We have a group routine. The routine we are doing is Frost. And each and every one of you took a costume from another competition that we did, and you took them home with you. and they're white, and they're beautiful. And you are in trouble if you don't bring them tomorrow to rehearsal. When I hear a piece of music, I envision the choreography and immediately think about the costume. I have the most lavish white costumes. They even have marabou fur on them. I mean, they are perfect.
What about the ones that don't have that costume?
Oh, wait a minute. Christy, Kelly has 2 sets of the costume.
Call her attorney. I'm not getting
No,
involved.
you need to go get it from her. She's your buddy. Christy, come on, she's your friend.
Wait, seriously, Abby? You want me to call Kelly, who you're out insulting at every turn, and ask her for costumes back? Oh, let me get right on that. Sure.
We have 2 solos. The first solo is going to Kalani, and Payton will be doing our other solo.
Oh, thank you.
All right? Moms, if you want to head upstairs, remember, figure out who's getting those costumes. This week, we're doing a routine called Frost. You think it's sweet and beautiful and this stunning lyrical piece, but underlying, there's this nuance of something frightening, something eerie, and that's what I love about the music. You got to push for that. There should be 3 beautiful turns there. The Abby Lee Dance Company has won 11 competitions in a row. Kathy, don't even think about ruining this winning streak. Right now, we have 7 dancers on the floor. I'm telling you, not everybody's doing this number because we don't have enough costumes.
So who's gonna get the costumes? Like, I've texted and left messages for Kelly and she's never responded.
They don't get costumes. That means 2 girls are cut from this number.
I'm surprised because she will never put those on her kids' bodies.
It's not really about the costume. The costume is just a symbol of a larger issue. You're not getting the costume back, not without a fight. Even though Nia has a costume with her name on it, it's clear, just knowing Abby, if there's someone who's a disposable member on this team who may not make the cut, it might be Nia.
So you take this music, you go home, and you know it. You can move the furniture out of the way in the living room, and you do it over and over and over until it's perfection. Understood? Because I want a 12th up on my shelf. All right, see you later.
Hi. We're here.
Hi.
Here with the blizzard.
Oh, let me see that. Hello. I forget what it looks like. Oh,
is it?
thank
Those are the
you.
headpieces.
I already can feel that Payton is going to be the one that is left out of this dance. So I'm going to take it upon myself, and I'm going to get these costumes back, or at least everything I can to get these costumes back. Hi, Kelly. It's Leslie again. It's the 3rd attempt that we've been trying to get a hold of you. We really need those costumes. Abby says they're hers and they belong to her, and we need them. And you know what? If we don't get them, Payton might not be able to participate in this group.
The costume plays a huge role in what I think about the routine. And if I don't have them, then it's like right back to square one, starting all over. Why should we even do this dance if we're not gonna have the right costume on?
I think we can make that one costume kind of look like this.
Melissa, you don't even sew. You have 0 talent.
I know. I mean,
Right.
I'm just saying.
All I'm saying is Kelly was vital to the team. She was the team player.
But
Oh,
Abby,
you missed her,
we
girls.
are here.
And where's her costumes? You don't do that to your team members. Hey, I want you to call Kelly again. Call her right now.
Yeah, honey, guess what? You'll be getting a call from my attorney. Jen will know his name. You don't need to know my attorney's name.
Oh. You want to talk like that in front of your kid? That's your business, but you don't talk like that in front of everyone else's kid. That's what you and your husband do in your house. That's not what happens here.
You don't know what goes on in my house because you're not invited over because we don't let trash through the door.
This is completely getting out of hand.
Keep talking, Christy. Keep it up.
Okay, yeah, so you can turn it around and cry. It's a pity party for you.
Payton, stop. Kendall, was that a plie? Was that really a grand plie? Do it again. Start over. You can all thank Christy for my mood. She stood at my front desk and yelled the F word 17 times. That's sickening.
Oh, Jill, I'm sorry.
Chloe, it has nothing to do with you. You are a wonderful little girl, and everybody likes you.
I feel rotten that I have to send Chloe in there on the heels of this big argument that I had with Abby. We're going up against Kathy and her candy apples, and Kathy brings out the worst in Abby.
Abby should walk in there and leave everything that happened outside of the classroom outside.
Absolutely.
Kira, you don't seem to be concerned.
We all know that's how Abby is, and that's what she's gonna do, so.
Well, it's the old saying around here, it's because you're still on your honeymoon with her. Just give it time.
I think Leslie will fight with anyone that gives her the opportunity to argue or fight with. And maybe that's because she doesn't have confidence in her daughter's dancing.
Listen up. I don't come into your house and scream at you or your parents like that. You made a choice to come here. Nobody is gonna talk to me that way. No one. Next person, your parents said the F word, you are out. Okay, that's it. We have 3 costumes out of 4. That's what should dance. And you guys know that's what should dance. It is my professional recommendation that these 3 do it as a trio. That's what should happen.
Abby's having a little temper tantrum that we can't get the costumes back from Kelly, so now we're gonna turn it into a trio? Really?
But we have 4 costumes. I don't know where the 3's coming up. But Abby's making this a group number into a trio because she's afraid of Kathy.
She has no faith in this team.
She's a coward.
Let's have Payton, you do your solo. Payton is doing a contemporary routine called Femme Fatale. Can Payton pull off a diabolical woman? Maybe she needs to channel a little bit of Leslie in there. Posture. Was that a cabriole? I didn't see your thighs beating.
She doesn't acknowledge Payton's talent, ever. She doesn't even acknowledge her here as a dancer. She could be in a trio. If there was a trio, she could be in the trio. Oh, come on. You guys, you sound like Abby. Your excuses, bull crap. She's a dancer. She could dance on that stage in a trio.
There's no I in team, and you keep figuring out it's all about I, my,
And
having
it bothers
a solo.
me that we are here traveling with the team, and Payton is not on that team with your group.
Okay,
also.
now see, my vision is more so than just Nia.
Nia has a permanent spot.
And what is that permanent spot getting her this week? Does she have a solo? Does she have a group dance? At this point, she has nothing. So, quite frankly, Leslie, I really don't want to hear about you and Payton and boo-hoo party. The entire team, they are all deserving to be members of this group dance, not just Payton.
And exit. Breathe. Yeah. That grunge take crossing, you asked me last night before you left, what's the one thing you could do that you could fix? And it was that. Stop picking your nose.
There is no way I'm going to let this group dance go to a trio without a fight. We're still short several costumes for this group number, so plan B, we bring in previous costumes that we can share and sort amongst each other and figure out costumes for our girls. We want the group to dance together as a group, and all we've heard is that the costumes is the main issue, so that's why we came up with a plan B.
Okay, let me see what dishwater gray crap you have there.
Well, yeah, these are, because they've been worn. I can put it in woolite, though.
But none of this would fit Payton.
No.
But Abby, you asked her to travel with this team this week.
Do you want me to unask her? I can make that happen.
Together or not invited Kalani. Understand?
Not invited Kalani. She's a permanent member. You're a guest.
No, I'm not a guest.
Yes.
Get that through your head. I'm not a guest. My daughter belongs to the studio.
And not this
And
team.
she should be in Kalani's spot.
You don't even need to be here. You can go back upstairs. Go ahead. Payton is cut from the group dance. I'm dismissing you.
You
It's
see,
fine.
I get kicked out always.
Leslie, you should be grateful to Miss Abby because now Payton has more time to work on her solo.
But wait a minute, I don't even know why she's gonna do her hair because the costume that you gave her doesn't fit her.
Why didn't you say something?
You didn't give her the time. You took all your time out on Kalani. If Abby really cared, she would worry about what Payton looks like on stage in her costumes like she does with Maddie and now Kalani.
So you obviously can't wear this. So you don't want to dance? That's fine.
No. Find her a costume. Find her something to wear. We want to dance. Where's her custom costume like everybody else gets in this room? Has she ever had a beautiful custom costume when she traveled with
No, because I don't care anymore.
Why?
It's not worth the aggravation. For you to talk to me this way?
Me? You bring it upon yourself by treating us this way. By bringing Kalani in. She's not your student. She's going to use your name and leave.
Oh, whoa. Do not tell me what I am doing.
You will use her name and you will leave.
Listen,
and you
lady,
will go get your
deal with
pictures
your
by
own
yourself.
problem.
I don't have to tell you what you're going to do, babe. We all know it.
Really? They all know it?
Yeah,
They're
I
all
know
fine with me being here.
You choose to treat
That is a classic example of what we don't want to sound like.
You give, and you get nothing in return.
You're an embarrassment to this team.
My daughter.
She should have called me
Abby, you
last night.
Perfect, aren't you?
What did you just say?
You're perfect, aren't you?
Leslie, didn't Abby just say 2 days before that if a mom uses that F word, she's kicking them out?
People that represent the Abby Lee Dance Company can't use the F word. So you're done.
You're not gonna let Payton do her solo today.
No. Get out.
Don't ask me back ever.
All right, so Abby, one of the moms that you had sing Red this season was Leslie.
Yes.
Who got really angry at you when you pulled Payton's number.
Well, Leslie's just a little cray-cray. She's like Energizer battery. It just doesn't quit. She just...
Yeah, she's the Energizer battery.
Well, let's bring Leslie out here and see what she has to say. Leslie, come on out. So we're having a discussion about you and some of the way that Abby speaks to you. What was it about that?
I've never, ever disrespected her.
Well, I'm
When
sorry.
I'm the one that
I
defends
apologize
you
for hurting your
most of the
feelings,
time.
but you probably just weren't sitting there like an angel.
I am so tired of chasing the carrot on this elite team. I'm sick of it. Now I question, should we even be here? But every time you ask us, we let our guard down and we keep coming back because we want to be here. But you need to own up to the things that you did that aren't great. You never allow her to be in a lyrical dance.
After you screamed the F word at me in my face? No,
and I apologize.
no.
But again, I have to stand here and defend my investment in my daughter's dancing with you.
You're not gonna get anywhere with that.
Oh, and neither are you when you cross the line by saying the things you say sometimes.